I was like, wow, imagine if you had a baby already, then this could become a
Like
really
a
mummy podcast,
yeah.
but it's not going to be a very mummy podcast.
With you, Rox, I see you as very feminine. Does it align with you? Like, do you feel like, oh, yeah, actually I am?
She's like, oh, you're already 45 centimeters dilated.
Oh, wow.
We need to call your doctor.
1 week later, I saw that my company policy had changed. I manifested this. I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Welcome to the Asian Suit Podcast.
This is your co-host Jules.
And this is your co-host Rox.
The Asian Suit Podcast is your cozy space on the internet where we share and discover stories about one another.
We chat about a range of topics from health, personal growth, friendships, and much more.
Come sit with us
and get nourished.
Oh gosh.
Hello.
Hi Rox.
Hi Jules.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Yes, and we've kind of stopped releasing the episodes at a weird point, don't you think?
Yeah, we definitely had a few recorded still that we haven't released yet. We just kind of stopped a lot of things.
They would have been released by now.
Yeah,
by the time this one's come out.
True. We had a big gap.
We had a very big gap, but basically between the episode
IVF
journey.
It took a while for IVF journey to come out
as well. That's true. Yeah. So since IVF journey, we've been slacking off a little bit.
Yeah.
And we've been so diligent with, our frequency when it comes to posting, right?
Yeah, before, yeah. We were on a roll.
We were on a roll for like 2 years, I would say.
Yeah.
And after the IVF one, we just sort of dropped off a little bit. And
we've had some moments of being late and things like that, but
overall, we've been pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we actually had a bit of a recording break as well. And so this is the first time in a while Rox and I
think around 6 months now.
Wow. Yeah. So everything feels really foreign.
Yeah.
And we look different.
It feels foreign, but we set it up today pretty quickly.
So
and you
quick.
Remembered the intro. We just
is that why you were looking at me?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, you're right.
We're back.
I didn't even have to try.
We set up pretty quickly. I mean, right now our setup is not too difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was funny.
The lights are here.
I turned them on. But it was funny because Rox, as soon as we saw each other, I was like, look, I'm really torn because I want to catch up with you so badly, but I know you need to we need to wrap up recording really, really fast. I just want you to know that I want to catch up, but I'm going to just focus.
And then we're going to catch up in this episode.
In the episode.
Yeah.
And then we just quickly set everything up.
Didn't talk.
And then Rox was like, wow, we set that up so quickly.
Because usually during setup is our catch-up time.
Yeah.
And we chat. We can chat for ages.
Yeah.
We can chat about work, life, everything. We might slowly, go get a bubble tea, get a snack.
Yeah.
And that could take an hour.
And sometimes we'll just take ages to even come up with the topic.
And then usually we do the structure with the help of AI. Yeah. And what's the title?
Mm-hmm. But today we were like, look, we're at a time crunch. We want to catch up and we need to record. So how about, this was your idea. Let's just catch up during the recording. And I was like, yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It was your idea.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a live catch up.
General life catch up.
Not sure what the title of the episode will be yet because we don't know what we're talking about yet.
Yeah.
However, there's been a lot that's happened in the past 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
As Rox said, she's no longer pregnant.
Yeah.
Because she has given birth to a beautiful daughter.
Yes.
We can talk a little bit about that because I would love to ask some questions about your motherhood journey.
Oh my God. Yeah. We'll have to make it snappy, but
we'll make it snappy.
Yeah. And then Jules has also gone on a trip for a month recently to Bali.
Mm-hmm.
You've also done a bit on your course, your communication course, which has been really interesting.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but
hair.
I dyed my hair. It's the first time I dyed my hair since the podcast, right? I've always had black hair.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how I look on camera.
What made you dye your hair if you haven't dyed it in so long?
Well, I always told myself that I'll dye my hair when I'm ready to commit to the regrowth.
Yeah, what do you do with the regrowth? I used to suck at the regrowth and it would just regrow and look like shit for a
Exactly.
while.
That's why I thought I'm so tired of having regrowth hair. Like your hair only actually looks good for a small period of time.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, once I can commit to the regrowth, then I will dye
So
it.
you commit as in you're going to go back to the salon and
just do the
use the
roots.
same color and do the roots.
Yeah, do the roots. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the same color because I got my hair done in Bali.
Yeah. Oh, they'll match it.
They'll match it. And I just wanted some change. Like, I don't know if you can
Looks
tell,
good.
but I wore like I have a full face of makeup right now.
Oh, you look good.
I'm trying to like take care of myself and trying to bring out the more feminine side of me.
So nice.
Since Bali, yeah, we can talk about Bali. There's a lot I can share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why since Bali? Yeah.
Why since
taking
Bali?
care of
Okay.
yourself and stuff? Like Jules has taken care of herself before, but why the feminine energy and stuff?
I think the feminine energy is something I've always sort of been interested in past few years. Like, what is feminine energy?
For yourself.
For myself, right? And I always feel like I had more masculine energy.
Really?
What do you think?
As in when I knew you, what I know of you.
Yeah.
I think I mean, I don't think I think we're quite similar, kind of, in that, like, if you're talking about, like, how girly you are, like, traditionally girly, like, makeup, hair and stuff, I'd say I feel like we're kind of similar.
Yeah.
In the sense that we like makeup, but we don't put it on all the time.
Yeah.
But we will put some basic stuff on.
Yeah.
But I feel like since I met you, you've done some more pampering things, which is nice too. So like when I met you, you probably didn't do your nails, like get your nails done at a salon. I feel like we're opposites.
In that way.
I have done less because now I have no time. Like
Yeah.
I haven't done a manicure in so long. I just cut it, like boring. And also I had some allergies on my hands. But then like, yeah, I just feel like you're going more pampering and then now I have not enough time for it. So we're like doing it a little bit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Do
you feel that?
Yeah.
Like it's from when I knew you.
Yeah. I just had like a flashback of our very first episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I can wear so much makeup. I used to wear so much makeup in season 1.
Oh, did you?
More.
More. Like
But
it wasn't
I was
still
younger
a lot.
then. Yeah, it was still
But like now, Rox just like you do the more like natural beauty, and you look so good.
You still do like natural beauty, and you look good too.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I just had
don't
a
have
flashback.
mascara on. But I used to do more eyes. I used to do more on my eyes, like 2 years ago.
But yeah, your
Anyways.
skin is glowing anyway.
Yeah, but I think in general, I wouldn't say you're a tomboy to me. To me, you weren't like a major tomboy or anything. But I wouldn't say you're super girly. I think you have like a nice casual, sometimes streetish style. Sometimes you can be a bit more girly if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
What about my personality?
Personality, I mean, you're very organized, and to me, you're like a bit of a leader in life. And
Okay,
and like
not just podcast.
Not just. Oh, you are here as well. But I mean, in like life, or like you're very encouraging and you kind of get things done and things like that. Like I feel like that might be where you're thinking you're masculine.
More masculine. Yeah.
You're very assertive and
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is so interesting for me to hear.
It's interesting to hear because you don't know what people think about you.
I didn't know you
right?
thought of me that way.
I can't believe we haven't talked about this before.
Not from a feminine like
It's
perspective.
really interesting.
I'm so excited to share what I feel, like what I think of you.
That's really interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Am I masculine in that way? Wait, do you want to know more? Do you want to know
Is there
more?
more?
I mean, I don't know. Is there any questions?
I'm sure you'll share more as well. Can I share what I heard you say?
Sure.
Yeah. So like I'm just trying to process what you said, but so you're saying like my looks and stuff like that, it's more not like tomboy, but it's always been like a cool girl. And I took care of myself,
laid back, also like still feminine.
Yeah.
And then not girly.
Not girly. Yeah. I agree with that. And then
like
personality.
not high maintenance, but not low.
Yeah.
You know, like you're still doing something. Like you're not like.
That's so true. Yeah. I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it's like a balance.
Yeah.
And then personality wise, I'm more like, at least from, you see me as like a leader. So I feel like those elements are a little bit more like masculine, like doing things a little bit more assertive.
Yeah.
And then I also remember like when we were brainstorming for the podcast in the beginning, I thought that was very feminine, the way we did it. We were chaotic. Did you remember?
True.
And that's very like feminine energy. Like we had no plan, but we just had a vision and we were literally like creating together. Do you remember that long Notion doc? We just talked about like what the podcast means to us, what we want to create, what we are not.
Yeah.
Even just brainstorming like the name Asian Soup Podcast. It was like this, the way I envision it, and I actually talk about this with some of my friends once in a while. It was like the ultimate like co-creation with another person, chaotic, and it was like beautiful, and it was just like limitless.
I think that's another feminine. I mean, because it's hard to define what is feminine and masculine, right? But this is just in my head. The other thing that brings out the feminine energy in you is when, you know, like girls, we like sunsets, we like flowers, like we like pretty things.
Yeah.
You like to make your meals look nice, or, you know, I see that in you as well. And you know, true. With Pepper Gray and like your design eye and things like that.
Creativity.
Yeah, your creativity.
Yeah.
Not that creativity is just feminine, but I think the love or eye for beauty, like beautiful things, maybe, you know?
I love how like we did not plan to talk about this, but I feel like this is totally our topic for today.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're entering like your feminine era as well in a different way, but you're entering the more maternal feminine. I thought this is a really good time for us to bring up, like do a quick Google of like what is typical feminine traits.
Probably.
And
we should.
Typical masculine traits. Feminine traits, these are often associated with flow, intuition, and receptivity. Core themes: being, nurturing, feeling, connecting, creating. Typical qualities include intuition and sensitivity, tuning into feelings and energy, empathy and compassion, understanding and caring for others, creativity and expression, connecting through art, beauty, or imagination, or the podcast. Yes. Receptivity, openness to receive love, ideas, or support, flexibility and adaptability, flowing with life's changes, collaboration, valuing connection and shared experience, emotional depth, comfortable exploring inner worlds and vulnerability, nurturing, caring for others and the self. So feminine brings intuition, connection, and meaning. And I'm just reading all of these and I'm like, damn, this is like a whole podcast.
How about masculine?
Masculine is yang energy. These are often associated with direction, structure, and action. Core themes: doing, protecting, providing, achieving, leading. Typical qualities include logic and reason, prioritizing clarity, analysis, and problem solving, discipline and focus, the ability to follow through on goals, decisiveness, making choices quickly and confidently, independence, valuing autonomy and self-sufficiency, purpose-driven, motivated by mission, success, or external goals, protectiveness, creating safety and stability for others, containment, offering boundaries, direction, and structure, assertiveness, expressing opinions and needs clearly. So that's the masculine energy often offers direction, action, and grounding. And that's how I see it. Like I see masculine energy to be more like doing, deciding, putting things into action, and feminine energy to be more about being, feeling the feelings, flowing, being creative.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because I feel like the protectiveness, like I guess so, but when you're reading all those masculine things, I just feel like a lot of it can be feminine too.
Oh yeah.
Like the autonomy, and I get it. I get like the decisiveness as well. I get that, but I think it's hard. It's hard when we talk about masculine and feminine energy, because then I can't help but think about just what being a woman is like, and a lot of the time now, like we do need to be decisive and we do need to have autonomy as well, and we do have leadership qualities. It's almost like everyone has a bit of each,
both
anyway, male or female actually, probably, but yeah, anyways, I like this topic, but it's interesting because the traits, it's just traits.
So which one, my question to you is like, which one feels good when, like, which energy feels good to you?
Definitely,
or both?
Definitely the feminine energy sounds and feels better because it's more like the flowing and connecting and letting your creativity take over. What do you think?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think when I'm like imagining myself more in my feminine
and intuition,
well. Like it feels good. Like it feels like, oh, that's kind of what I want to lean into a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I've been doing in Bali.
Good.
But yeah, quickly before we wrap up this segment, I wanted to say, like, with you, Rox, I see you as very feminine as well. Yeah, like definitely
since you met me, or ever since?
I think always since I met you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you have, I mean, even just your voice is like so feminine.
Oh,
isn't
really?
it?
Oh, really? Oh my God.
It's really feminine, and
I'll take it as a compliment.
It's like so like soft, and it's very feminine, and just you as a whole. I'm just imagining you. I know you're right here, but I'm just trying to imagine like the Rox I met a few years ago when we did our first episode, and you had like longer hair.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
You had long hair and you were like, oh, I need to cut it. Like, this is COVID hair. But your hair was like so long, and that was like so feminine as well. And even just like the way you cook, you know, you're so intuitive with your cooking as well. Like Rox can just whip up a meal really quickly and with
so
ease.
Can you.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah.
But so can you.
Yeah, true.
Right? And she can just make food really easily, and you can just take care of people like so easily, like that care that you have. And then there's also like creative side, like, you know, the Asian Soup podcast logo, Rox designed that.
We're still using it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a good logo.
That was like such a quick logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, you were so good at just producing all these like design, whereas like I was more focused on like the other more technical bits. I think we balanced each other out.
Yeah.
And just overall, like, your energy is more feminine, like even with your relationship as well, and always wanting to be a mother, like even those things are more like feminine to me.
Okay, true. Yeah. That's interesting to hear too.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
Yeah. No, I'm not surprised, I guess, but I just haven't heard of being described that way before. So it's just interesting, I guess, because usually you don't kind of talk about it.
We never
like this,
talk
right?
about it.
Yeah.
So does it align with you? Like, do you feel like, oh, actually I am
I think
feminine?
so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does align.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, am I masculine? Like,
you do have, I think you bring out your masculine at your full-time job.
Maybe.
Because you're like project manager, you need things done and things.
Maybe. Yeah, yeah. But in general, I think I give off like feminine. Yeah, for sure.
But even in the workplace, like the way you...
I'm not that assertive or
but you
like
do it
strong.
But you do it through your intuition. Like, I think from what I hear, you like create relationships with people.
Yeah.
And then you would, you know, that's how you get your work done. Like, not rather than just telling people what to do.
No.
You build that trust, and I feel like that's also quite like feminine way to do it. That's just my take on it.
This is very interesting. I think we could probably talk deeper into this one day.
Yeah.
As a topic.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, feminine energy. It's definitely something I am leaning more into. And when I was in Bali, I think so I went to Bali for 4 weeks by myself.
Yeah, which is quite long.
And I went with so much happened. Like my dad had a big heart surgery and I was thinking of not going on this trip. And the reason why I booked this was because basically I don't know where to begin because so much happened. Did I tell you how I manifested it?
No,
Did I tell you
but I
about that?
remember you always wanted to work
Yeah.
from abroad and work, you know, and try Bali and go to Bali.
Yeah. So that was like a goal of mine, like in the beginning of the year. Manifesting can be like a whole other topic itself.
Yeah.
But basically, I got this like manifesting like audio that my friend sent me, and I just started like manifesting to it, like just like a 20-minute, and I visualized myself in Bali, working from Bali.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm in Bali and I'm so happy there. And then 1 week later, I saw that my company policy had changed. Where I can work remotely for 20 days in another country.
That's
so I was like, oh my God, I manifested this.
Yeah. Jump on it. Yeah.
I manifested this. I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then that's why I was like, okay, I have to go to Bali because my friend was also going to be there. And I was going to go for like 2 weeks or something. But then I was like,
just use it all.
I was like, might as well just go there for 4 weeks and maximize it.
Yeah.
And also, like when I was booking the flights, it was the cheapest when I did the 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just do it, whatever. I'll just book it.
Yeah.
And I used Qantas points.
Yeah.
So I only paid like $200 or something for the tickets.
So good.
Yeah. And I think because of my business, I get a lot of Qantas points because I pay for a lot of things. And even though my business isn't making money, the perk, but not like profiting. Like I can't like live off it kind of thing yet.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Qantas points, that's something I can reward
that's
myself
a perk.
with.
Yeah.
It's such a great perk. And I was like, look, I've been doing Pepper Grey, my dog collar business, for 2 years.
You've been doing so well with that, by the
I've
way. Been working
really hard. Oh, thanks, Rox.
You've been working really hard.
Oh, thank you.
She just changed her like storage situation, like warehouse. I just had a look at it before and it looks so good, and you have to pack orders. Like she actually gets orders every day. Like to me, that's amazing. And I know it's hard because, it's not easy.
Thank you. I think I really needed to hear that because it's just, I'm at that place right now where I've been doing the business for 2 years and I've had the same job for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's like almost end of the year, right? So it's like I'm feeling a bit like stagnant.
Oh,
I feel really stagnant.
What's the next step kind of thing?
Yeah. And what am I doing? Yeah. And I just came back from Bali, and Bali was this really beautiful trip where basically I was almost not going to go, but I had a chat with my friend and she was like, Julia, like, remember why you wanted to go in the beginning?
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually don't remember why. And she was like, you wanted to go for yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah,
why
that's
not?
true.
Yeah, sometimes it's like there's not much reason, just because you want to.
Yeah. And
other than that, right?
And I was like, well, why would I go? Like everything in my life in Sydney is so great. Work is great.
But travel is important.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's almost like I'm so used to going to travel when things are hard or things aren't working out.
Right.
So I'm like, why would I go somewhere for 1 month when everything here is fine? Like it's great here.
It's just a change of scenery, really.
So I had to
that's what
sit
you need.
there. I had to sit there and be like, okay, why do I want to go? Okay, I'm going for me, but what about it? Like, what about it if I'm going for me?
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, I thought, you know what? Actually, I'd love to have some presence in my life. Just find some presence. And I thought, okay, that's a really good reason for me to
What do you mean
Bali.
by find your presence?
I think to me, presence meant more like just being able to be myself, but also like be anywhere and just feel more creative. And I don't have to have so much like stimulation and like watch stuff, or I just wanted to be in a place where I could start writing more, journaling more, and just be, and just like go and like watch the sunset and just be present.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because when you're in your normal day-to-day life, you're doing your normal day-to-day life things.
Yes.
And you're stuck with your normal day-to-day life things, like visiting your parents or going to Woolies and getting the groceries
Pilates
laundry
and
just that this is your like
my grind.
day-to-day grind life. Whereas if you're away, you kind of have a little bit more brain space.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what, that would be really great to have that. And so I was like, that's a really good reason. I would love some presents. Even though I love my life in Sydney, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And I went. And honestly, the first week, it was so hard to find presents because I was so busy with work because I was working there the whole time.
And you haven't worked from there before. So it's like also a different kind of trip too, because you wanted to experience the kind of digital nomad life too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last time I went to Bali, I was just holidaying.
Yeah.
So this was like full-time work.
Yeah. And you're quite busy doing full-time work there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first week I was so slammed at work. And I was like telling my friend every day, I was like, I just want you to know I'm really stressed right now. I have so much work to do. So I can't find presents.
Yeah.
I can't be present. And my friend was like, just try and savor it a little bit more. Like when you're on the back of a scooter, just try and savor it and just maybe listen to some music.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll try. So I tried really, really hard. And then I think the second week I decided actually if I can't find presents without finding care. That was like the word that came up for me. Like, oh, I need to take care of myself. I can't just try and find presents.
Yeah, with no action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas care was like that action, right?
Yeah,
so I started doing more massages. I started exercising. I started going to yoga. I started just taking more care of myself and just even little things like looking in the mirror and just rather than like, oh, just looking away and just it's just more like, oh, just acknowledging myself and just saying, oh, you look beautiful. Just little moments like
That's
that,
nice.
like care for myself. And then I just really, by week 3, I was like really mellowed out and I was just like watching the sunset every day and I was just really just enjoying it. Yeah. And then I just had a really beautiful time and then now I'm back. I'm back and I think I have a little bit of a tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was telling Rox, I was like, I'm really hot. Like, I feel like this is so
It's hot today.
revealing. And then Rox was like, oh, you're going to look back at this 10 years later and you're going to think my arms look so good.
Yeah.
And I look so like, I look fine. Like, I look great and youthful. And I was like, oh, Rox, I really missed you.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So that's my update. It's been, I feel...
You feel refreshed.
I feel refreshed, but I'm also like
you found
sad.
your presence.
I found my presence, reconnecting with my feminine energy. I'm starting to like write more. I'm like drawing more and like making more videos. And so I feel really like connected with myself, if that makes sense. And excited to do more creative stuff. And I even thought this is why I love doing the podcast so much because when we record like this, it's like the ultimate like creation. Right? Like we're literally creating together and it's so like feminine. We're a bit chaotic with our energy and there's like a trust and like flow.
And we're just having like a girl chat, really.
Girl chat, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I haven't done this in so long, so it's been nice.
How is it for you to hear everything that I said? Like how does it land for you? Especially you're in a completely different phase in your life right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like hearing your Bali experience, I'm like just happy for you. Like I don't think it like there's nothing like like I don't know. I can't. It's not about me, you know. It was about you. So yeah, but it's been nice to hear you actually go. Like I can't believe you almost didn't go. Like that's so silly to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm like, oh, you know, if you want to do something, especially when you don't have a baby, do it. Do it. Because right now it's kind of hard to do things if I want to do things. So right now I'm just like sneaking away from home. Baby is with husband. He's taking care of her. But she's been a bit more fussy lately. So that's why I need to go back soon. But I mean, where do I begin? Like, honestly, I have a baby now. I'm a mum now. It's crazy. And Jules came to our place to meet my daughter couple months ago, and that was really cute.
Yeah.
That was really cute. Before you went to Bali, you were like, "Oh, I need to meet her because otherwise I'm having my trip." Yeah. I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
And then you went on your trip. So yeah, you came and met her. But yeah, I had my baby in May, 5th of May, and she came early. I was actually 30 weeks pregnant, and my water had broken on Christmas. Oh, no, not Christmas. Easter Sunday night. Easter Saturday, and then Easter Sunday I was in hospital at like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. So it was like a bit of a shock. Like the whole thing was a crazy experience.
Yeah.
And
How early was it? Like 2 months early or one?
Well, 30 weeks is 10 weeks early.
30
early. Weeks is when my waters broke, and I thought, shit, I might. The doctor said you might go into labor within 48 hours. If you don't, then ideally you stay pregnant till 37 weeks. But that seemed like really hard to envision being at 30 weeks. So I was just like freaking out. Not freaking out fully because like I cried, but I think like I honestly think I dealt with the whole situation pretty well. But I did message a lot of friends and things like that. Anyways, the whole thing was a bit wild.
But that's also part of your coping mechanism. Like you reached out to people.
Yeah, I chatted to my friends because I had a baby shower planned, and then I was like, oh shit, that's like in 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I was like, my husband had to drive back to the hotel. We were doing a baby moon. So we were like in the Hunter Valley, and he had to drive back to the Hunter Valley from Newcastle. Anyways, we had to go to Newcastle Hospital. That took an hour to drive at 12 a.m. He had to drive back to the hotel to check out our stuff while I was in hospital. So then he had to drive back again. And then I was staying there for 1 or 2 nights, and he came back and stayed with me. And then I luckily stayed pregnant till 32 weeks and 5 days. But anyways, I was in Newcastle. If you know New South Wales, that's not Sydney. It's like still 2-3 hours from Sydney. So I got driven via ambulance transferred to Royal North Shore Hospital. And then finally I got transferred after 32 weeks to the hospital where I gave birth at, closer to my place. And yeah, I made it to 32 weeks and 5 days. So that means I was in the hospital for almost 3 weeks pregnant while like I was leaking. Basically, I was leaking the whole time.
Wow. Did you have like pads?
Yeah, I had to wear pads every day. And yeah, so what happens is if you've broken your waters, you can still stay pregnant. The baby will just pee and drink their own fluid. So amniotic fluid is actually pee, which I didn't know. But then my baby was breached. So I thought originally I would have a natural birth. But because she was breached and there wasn't much amniotic fluid, then she couldn't turn around yet. And it's still early. So we had an emergency C-section. This is going into more detail, but I might as well just say it. So what happened was I actually went into labor naturally, which is what could have happened. One of the possibilities, it was either you go into labor naturally and we'll have to do a C-section because you're breached. Second possibility could be you get an infection. If you have a fever, that means in general down there, like in your baby might have an infection, so we have to do an emergency C-section again. And then I think another third possibility was her umbilical cord might drop down and I'll have to do an emergency C-section. Like all those possibilities were emergency C-section. So I kind of knew what was happening. So I just kind of walked around in my hospital room and I just hung out at the hospital. I had to do a really quick mat leave handover because I was way early for my mat leave.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like literally imagining you with like your
I had my laptop.
and
Yeah.
laptop and
I was
on
joining
work
some
calls.
calls and I was like having the baby heartbeat scan at the same time, and I was doing some handover calls, and my colleagues were like, "Oh, I can hear the heartbeat."
Oh my God.
And it was just like, because you're just kind of attached to the machine for a while. Well, that day I was attached for a while, but yeah, the whole thing was just crazy, and I think the first 48 hours was the most crazy, and I was the most stressed because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But as each day passed and the doctors communicated what was going on and what the possibilities were, yeah, I kind of was like, okay. And as long as the baby was fine, I was like, oh, thank God, like the baby's fine.
Yeah.
But initially I was like, what is this? Like, what is happening? Is she fine? Like, is she okay? But yeah, and then so yeah, I went into labor naturally. And then it kind of came and went on a Friday, and then they put me into birthing unit, and then they put me back down into maternity unit because the contractions kind of calmed down a bit, so I wasn't fully ready yet. But then a few days later, on a Monday, I couldn't sleep, and I could really feel the contractions getting more frequent and more strong. So it was like every 5 minutes. And I don't usually get period pain, so I don't really know what pain to expect, but it was definitely interesting. And
interesting.
yeah, I was like, oh, is this contractions? I was
Wait,
like,
so it didn't hurt that much?
it didn't hurt that much in the beginning.
Okay.
But then in the end, when I was getting more dilated, it was stronger. But what happens is you really like breathe through it. And when the contractions hit you, it lasts for like 20 to 30 seconds or something. And I'm just like, you're just breathing through it. Like I'll be talking to you and then suddenly I can't talk because I'm just like,
right.
And then the nurse was like, oh, you look like if you can't talk through it, then we got to check how dilated you are.
And then when they do that, do they just go and look down and see how?
She
like,
asked for my permission and stuff. No, she just put her fingers in, like with gloves, obviously. And I think they're just so experienced that they know. She's like, oh, you're already 4 to 5 centimeters dilated.
Oh, wow.
We need to call your doctor. And then when she called my doctor, I was like, okay, let's do emergency C-section. We'll be in the surgery room within an hour.
Right.
And then I had to call my husband because it was like 4 a.m. or something.
Wow.
And then he arrived at 5 or something, 5-ish. And then doctors came. Like, I feel so bad. The doctors literally have to come on call like 24 hours. And then she was born 6:30 something a.m.
Oh, came out pretty quick.
Yeah. And then like, okay, well, they put a needle through my back. So like anesthetic. And then I could feel it. Like it was a lot of like movements. I couldn't, like, you can feel pressure, but it's not painful.
And you can hear.
Yeah, I can hear everything. I was
Can you
conscious.
hear like a
No. No, you can't. But I could definitely feel things moving. Like then it's like someone pulling something out of you.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
And at first I was a bit tense, like squeezing my husband's hand. And then I'm like, I shouldn't be so tense. I should be relaxed. He should. I was like, you squeeze my hand. And then I tried to relax, but
wow,
it was just a really weird experience because you can't feel the pain, but you can feel stuff happening.
Wow.
And then she came out and she was perfect. And I was like, I was kind of didn't know what to expect because when she came out, I was like, I actually said, oh, why are you so cute? I actually said that out loud. I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Like, but she was crying, obviously, because babies need to cry when they come out. But yeah, I can't believe it's been so long. And yeah, so she was born and I had the C-section. I was stuck in hospital for a week to heal. And she was stuck in special care nursery, which was upstairs. And she was stuck there for 4 weeks. Yeah. So after the week, I had to go home and recover and then come visit her twice a day to feed her and keep pumping to get my breast milk and breastfeed her when I'm in.
And how many kilos was she when she was born?
2.07. kilos, which is pretty good for 32 weeks and 5 days, so almost 33 weeks. But yeah, I think it was just such an emotional time. Like I thought it was so unnatural to be away from her while she was still in hospital, and I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. But then
how do you go home?
I know, but then the nurses were like, just use us, you know, we're here. You should go home, have a rest in the afternoon because you're still recovering. And in the end, I did appreciate that they trained us so well there, and they were so lovely. Like the nurses there were like real life angels to us and to our babies, and there were other babies there as well. So it was just like a crazy experience, and like I'm so thankful to the nurses and the pediatrician, and they actually like, took care of her while I was away, and it felt so weird, but at the same time I was like, I knew she was in good hands too, and she's safe.
Yeah.
And then when we were leaving, finally ready to bring her home, it was also because the hormonal shift after giving birth is so crazy. Then I was so sad that chapter was over. I was like, I cannot believe this is over. And I'm already bringing her home. Not that I don't want to bring her home, but because I was just freaking emotional and crazy and hormonal. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, like, I can't believe I'm going home now. And the same thing happened when I had my last appointment with my obstetrician, because there's a 6-week checkup after you give birth. And I was like, oh my God, there's like no connection to my OB anymore because we're done here. Like
we're strangers now.
well, like until I'm maybe pregnant again one day, like we're done.
Yeah.
Like even with bringing my baby home, I was like, oh, I can't bring her back here and see all the nurses again.
Wow.
Like I can. And I did when I dropped by for an appointment. We visited and said hi and gave them a gift and stuff. But like it was just really, everything is just so fast and all the time is so precious and you're so emotional and everything is new. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy experience, but I'm so, at the same time I'm very happy that I'm a mom, and I've been really enjoying mat leave.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
Like there are times when not working or not having a routine is hard, and being on your own is hard. But overall, I'm doing well. And I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Sorry, long story.
I mean, it's a very like it can only be like, it wasn't even long. I was like listening the whole time, and
it's a bit long.
We have no, we still have time.
Yeah.
Just looking at the clock because Rox needs to go back.
Well, but also this episode is not long now.
Why?
It's probably like 45 minutes long now.
That's like our normal length now.
But yeah.
But I was just gonna say, like, it's been like watching you from the side. I honestly, like, since the moment that your water broke, it's been like full on, right?
Yeah.
So it's just been really incredible just to watch and witness this whole journey from the side. Like, I haven't been super involved. Like, I haven't, like I wasn't as close.
But we chat sometimes.
We would chat. And I know with what you were just saying, the last bit, like when we were chatting, you were saying that you're already like mourning all the bits are passing. And you were saying like it's so sad because everything's happening so fast, and you're already like mourning that she's going to be grown up and like be 18 years old. And I was like, wow, like that just showed me how precious these everyday moments were to you. And I thought, this is like so precious to Rox. That's how I heard it when you shared that with me over chat.
And then some days just go by so quickly, and then now she's going to be 6 months next week. 6 months old next week.
Yeah.
So that means like however old she is, is however old I've been a mum, which is so
that's true.
Weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been really nice. Yeah.
And what I find really incredible about you as a mum is that Rox said that she hasn't like read a single like book about parenting or like podcast. Like, I'm not saying
I mean,
you
I
should or
do
you
listen
shouldn't.
to sometimes, but I haven't read a whole book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just hearing that you've just been sort of doing everything very intuitively.
Yeah.
And I thought,
well, I asked ChatGPT stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought like you're basically doing it all alone, right? Like you don't get that much support, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah. Well, my husband helps. And initially I did get a Chinese confinement auntie to help with all the meals for 4 weeks, just for us to eat.
Yep.
And for me to heal, and that was really nice.
Oh, nice.
But other than that, yeah, not too much. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And just seeing you like in your maternal, like that maternal love and that care, and also like the love. Did I say love already? But yeah, the love. It's just like, it's just so big and like limitless. I'm saying that word twice today, but it's just very limitless, and it's just so beautiful, and I can tell it's like just so you, like it's just so rocks.
Oh, thank you. It's I mean, I don't know. No one's perfect. Like no one's perfect, but I don't know what I would be as a mum, but I still feel like the same person, but just now a mum, I guess. And I haven't really missed my old self or anything. I'm just like happy because I guess from our IVF journey episode, you might know that I've wanted to be a mum for so long. So I just feel very lucky. And the weird thing is I don't know if I've told you, but since the water breaking incident and becoming a mum, like I've been praying. I've been trying to pray every night and just be like thankful like for each day for my healthy baby or whatever. Like I don't know. I don't do it every day. Sometimes I forget, but just before I sleep, I just like have a little prayer for myself, even though I'm not fully religious or I'm not fully like Christian God or anything, but
I was gonna ask, who are you praying to?
most likely the Christian God, but then I believe in a God, but I don't necessarily know if it has to fit into
like some kind of religion or something, just like a rough God.
Yeah. Like whoever's out there creating stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna ask you like what was like how did you get through all of that, because you were very grounded and I felt like you did reach out to people for connection, and like you got through it all and you came out on the other side like quite strong and resilient.
Thank you.
And I was going to ask you, like, how did you do that?
I actually journaled every day. Like I just wrote in my notes app every day since my waters broke, and I wrote in there right up until I brought her home.
Wow.
So it was all recorded, like every day, anything that was happening. I kind of just like wrote it in my notes app and put a date to it. And then when she finally came home, I thought, okay, that chapter's done. I don't need to write in my notes app anymore. I have a like handwritten notebook at home that is a journal, and I don't do it all the time. So like every few weeks, maybe I'll do a little update in there. But
and how did the journaling help you?
I just felt like I really didn't want to forget anything that happened. Also like medically, because we were in the hospital. So I wanted to make sure that like her routines and what medications I was going through or anything that I'd remember.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like practically it was like that. But there was sometimes it was like emotional stuff that I was thinking that I wanted to write down as well.
Was it kind of like an emotional release to get it out onto paper, like or digital paper?
Yeah. And also it made me not as worried, I guess. But yeah, I definitely had emotional outbursts at times for sure. Like sometimes throughout coming home and being a mum, you know, there's times where, you know, I've cried and I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. Everything's fine. But I feel emotional. Like it's just it's just hard. Like I feel, yeah, definitely after I became a mom, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like all my friends who became a mom, I wasn't there for them enough. But then when I talk to them, they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Like that's how you feel once you become a mom, because you wouldn't have known because you're not a mom yet. But once you're a mom, you're like, oh shit. That's what you went through kind of thing when you think about your friends. I don't know. I felt like, yeah, there's some friends who had babies before me and I was like, oh wow, like I wasn't really, like I couldn't understand what they went through and how much they had to go through. Yeah, I don't know.
It's almost like you going through it, you just thought of all the other mums and you had all this like empathy.
Yes, it's
that
like
you weren't expecting.
It's like you suddenly become welcome into this like mums group where you all kind of have an understanding, like it's not easy, you know, like oh, everyone has their own journey. Everyone may have different complications and stuff. So it's just like, yeah, it's just, I just didn't know, you know?
Yeah.
Until you go through it and you're like, oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And emotionally as well, like, because before that, of course, you know, it's hard and you know things, but then when you're actually experiencing it, you're like, oh, okay, this is different.
Yeah. So was that like another way for you to cope, like reaching out to other mums?
Chatting to my mum friends. Yeah. And it's been nice. Yeah.
We need to wrap up.
I know, we need to wrap up. But thank you for sharing and listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our random catch up.
Random, but
6 months later.
This is like a lot of catching up, even for the two of us.
Yeah.
And just chatting like this, it's so precious.
Yeah.
And expect more episodes. We're going to keep recording. Apologies for not releasing so many episodes this year.
Yeah.
But we want to keep it up.
Yeah.
And
we want to finish this season at least.
Yeah. No one knows like when the season starts or ends, but it's for us really. It's like we're committing to this.
Yeah.
Are we even halfway through season 2?
I think we are.
Okay.
I think we have 20 episodes in a season, right? Or 25.
I think we were 25, but I think this season we said 20 or something like that.
Okay, then we're definitely halfway.
Yeah.
In terms of our
we want to try and record as much as we
halfway.
can this year. And no idea what topics will come, but Rox and I were living very different lives, but also we still live in the same city. Yeah. We still have the same.
I know. I was like,
but different.
I was like, wow, imagine if you had a baby already, then this could become a really mummy podcast, but it's not going to be a very mummy podcast. So.
It can be. Like, I mean, that is who you are.
Sometimes it might be, but I don't want it to be. Like, it's not, you know.
Yeah. Well, you'll definitely bring your experiences as a mum.
Yeah.
And for me, I guess, as an unmarried, childless woman in her
as
mid-30s.
You, as Jules and as Rox, whatever we're going through.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how when we're talking about this podcast, it's like we have a podcast, but we happen to be Asian. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I mean, just because I'm a mom, it's not all that I am. Even though it feels that way sometimes because I'm on mat leave. But yeah, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, we're still ourselves and we're still going to bring ourselves. And plus, when you're here, you don't bring your baby. So it's like...
I can one day.
Oh,
yeah,
you can.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, thanks for, everyone who's tuned in. If you listen to the end.
Thank you.
For supporting our podcast. More episodes to come. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Thank you.